listening to Just Sex Talk. Now let's get to talking.
I was never not in the lifestyle. Just I didn't know what it was called when
you're a freak in your daddy's farm.
No, not at the farm. As soon as I left my tiny little hometown.
I picture you being like on like a Footloose, and you're like a kid.
Kinda.
No, Julie was like.
I graduated with 150 people.
Oh wow.
What happened to the others?
Wow.
Why was there no more people in your
tiny.
When they just stupid?
No, that's all that lived there.
That was all.
Okay, I didn't know.
That's the whole town.
The rest of our high school was just stupid.
Julie, from what Julie explained to me,
thousands of juniors in here.
I think my cousin's graduating class was smaller than that.
what Julie explained to me was that she always thought, well, don't people always have sex with women and
with their
guys?
family? No.
Their
friends.
That's you. That's you.
It's her family.
My
No,
family shit.
but with Jules, she would always be like, doesn't everybody have sex with other women and their roommates and their boyfriends?
Well, I also was like, what? You're supposed to be in a relationship?
No,
first?
because we don't live in a population of 150.
So she enjoyed when she went
Yes,
to
get what you can
growing
get
up,
when there's only 150 of you.
You only had so many people to date. So everybody dated John at some point.
Right.
So me and my
John
girlfriend
was-
shared the same guys
John was the
because
man. Was
there's
he the
only so many
quarterback?
to date.
Well, wasn't there a guy who used to take everybody's virginity?
Was there not a
Yeah.
where you lived? Was
Yeah.
there not like a Tyrone
No.
or Jose?
No.
No.
Well, there was
Well, they were, but we were in the fields.
at the Gladiola farm. There were some, but
They were getting the
We
first
were.
I was going to say that, but I held back.
No, I'll say it. We were in the fields. We're back there, like, "Ay, señora, cómo estás?"
What about a Kim Lee?
was just
there any
white
Kim
people.
Lee? Just white people?
yes.
It was farmland, dude. It was Indiana.
When I went to college, there was
Except for the blue
a
people.
variety.
You were like, wow, look at all these different people.
Yes.
Wow. Holy
So I was like, wow. Look at all these different people.
wow.
she was like, "Look,
I'll take
You're
one of
from
those and
Alabama?
one of those.
no." She was like, "I could hold it with 2 hands."
Yeah. Wow.
Slap my face with it.
Yeah.
So no, but she,
It's like shit's in my daddy's tractor.
but ain't grinding gears on this one.
Yeah.
She got it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was a farm girl. And,
I didn't know my mouth open this wide.
It doesn't. I can't really suck a big
Yeah, how many times you turned it down?
Plenty.
Yeah, she was like, "Sorry, I'm just gonna nibble on the side. It's not gonna do anything for you, so I'm moving
There was
on."
a guy in college who had it
Yeah.
literally like this big.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Can you suck my?" I was like, "No, I physically cannot do it." And he's like, "Well, what if we have sex?" I was like, "That's like giving birth to a child. I'm not interested.
There's not enough lube in the world to get that in there.
I'm not a size queen at
Yeah.
all.
That's why I love her.
I mean, he's not lacking.
Yeah. Thanks.
Don't you ever
You're
say
not
that.
lacking, but I don't want a big giant. I don't see the point.
And I love shallow girls, so it's a good combination.
Yeah, I do have a shallow one,
She does. So
and
we're
I can
good.
control it.
yes. Oh, that's why we're still married.
You guys have anything to say?
Yeah, we need to stop. You guys need to
All
talk.
right.
I'm enjoying this. We're talking about farmers.
This is every
Only-
weekend. This is us.
Farmers
I remember
only.
that.
Farmers only. Damn.
Yeah, farmersonly.com.
You made it OnlyFans? You on OnlyFans?
No,
Why not?
Oh, we're too old for that.
because we.
What do you mean too old?
It's too much work.
People like
I've
old
been
people.
threatening
Old,
to
we're-
for
I'm
a
just
while.
too
busy.
much work.
But
She's
I
busy.
don't want to talk to
Yeah,
people.
you're working. You're busy with
Yeah.
kids.
I mean,
Nah,
We
you
cannot
gotta
do
talk
all
to
the
people.
I'm
photographs
too
and post
easily
on it and all that,
distracted.
but-
Yeah, you'd be like, okay, we're making a video. Hold on, I gotta go do this, and you'll come back 20 minutes later.
You can be
Oh,
I'm a little
everybody
too
left.
ADD.
You could be the shallow girl.
You too?
Shallow.
Yes, I'm like, oh,
Squirrel.
let me clean this. Oh, wait, let me go
Wait,
do that.
Mm-hmm.
We keep threatening to, but we can do the videos and the pictures and all that. But then she's like, you got to talk to these people to really make money
Yeah.
from doing this.
Yeah,
And she's
but
like,
you
I don't
gotta suck
wanna
'em
do
in like
that.
strippers.
You can talk to
Yeah,
them.
it's like
I'm
an
like,
online
I just
stripper.
picturing myself
Talk.
sitting there. Yeah, I want to suck your.
Yeah.
God.
But you were just showing me that
Who needs
girl
another
that
Thursday?
made how many millions on there?
Yeah, I just saw right now when we were waiting that there was a woman, OnlyFans woman, made $72 million last year.
I was like,
On
she'd be
OnlyFans.
doing some freaky shit to
Just
make that much
just
money.
bought a $14 million house in Florida on 3 acres,
Dang.
and she's only like 28 years old. But like I told you, she invested wisely. She's putting her money away. Smart
Yeah.
woman. Anyway, so let's. How about we talk about what type of music we're playing?
Yes, we're about to. Okay, so
We'll let
Alan.
Alan take care of that.
So Alan is DJ Nooner. So give us a little scoop about how DJ Nooner came about.
Yeah.
well,
like what we were
that
talking
actually-
about. How'd
yeah.
you get started there?
Yeah, well, I got started in the biker community.
Are you
Started-
Indian? You got Indian in your family? Because you got.
No, I just do that because it makes me culturally
So,
sensitive.
so the girls know where to suck. They're
I
like,
thought
"This
you were
way,
just pointing to
this
what you
way."
wanted us to look at.
All right, we lost track of the
I guess
conversation.
let's do a shot before we get too serious about your.
Let's do another shot.
All
Why
right,
not?
another shot.
But while he's doing
Well,
that,
Zach, you want me to talk?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I got started in the biker community.
babe,
Originally,
I
I
need
was
you to
just
do it 'cause
doing
I
it
have to
with the
cover my
girls on the stripper pole. So I'm basically playing
What
like
do you drive a Ninja? What kind of bike do you have? A Ninja?
No, I have a Harley Road Glide. I say crotch
We're
rockets make
Harley
me too
girl.
stupid. I would love one, but they just immediately is 30 points right off your IQ.
I bought
man.
my
Yeah,
first
but that's
bike when
my
I was
bike.
25 years old, right? 24, 25 years old. And I never rode a bike before, and it took me 2 hours to get out of the parking lot to learn how to drive it.
You're probably looking for reverse.
I don't know what I was looking for. But it was like a Boulevard Zuki. It was like a knockoff.
Yeah.
Knockoff Sportster or something. They took me Sportster. And then they were trying to sell me. They were trying to sell me a crotch rocket, and I was like, "No, I don't want a crotch rocket." Like, why not? They're more affordable. They're blah blah. Your age. I was like, "No, they make me look gay. I don't want to ride a gay bike." They're like, "What do you mean gay?" I go, "Any bike that has your up in the air is saying, hey,
Everyone will see my thong.
come me." Yeah,
it's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to show your thong off.
yeah. I don't want to show my tongue off. I want to chill and cruise, and then it took me 2
I
hours
thought
to
we
get
were
to the
going to
parking
take our shot together.
Yeah, we were.
He jumped the
Don't
gun.
take too long.
He jumped the gun. He just went on, and I just
damn.
followed in suit.
He was like, it's
I didn't-
alcohol. I already poured it in my cup.
I was just
I
trying
mean,
to
we could take another
instructions
one.
well.
You don't.
So this year we're gonna have actually people
Two.
have noticed 2 tents,
Mhm.
2 DJs.
Two DJs,
Two
but they're
DJs
not
this
in
year.
separate tents. They'll I'll be DJing on Friday night. There'll be another one on Saturday. Vibe Daddy will be doing it on Saturday night. So
Who's daddy?
Vibe Daddy.
Oh,
My
Bob
daddy.
Vibe Daddy.
And why is Vibe Daddy?
Daddy.
Why are you not closing out Saturday?
Well,
Daddy.
I mean, I do a lot of these different events for KOS and FOF, and I get very
Cheers.
very
You're not
rarely
waiting
do I
to-
get a
Kris,
chance
I'll
to
wait for you.
just
Cheers.
party with everybody else. And
Oops.
usually Sundays are so hard because I'm playing till 3-4 a.m. in the morning, and then I got to get up at Sunday and start packing all my gear back in the tent or out of the tent and get
Into
out of
the
there.
trailer.
I am just done. So I had an opportunity this time to have another really good DJ come in on Saturday and just take the wheel. Hell yeah.
Yep.
I just want to be out there and party with everybody else and enjoy the good
You're gonna wear
times.
your thong and pasties.
I actually have my little
Sling.
sling
Your-
strap.
Snickers will be.
Your what is it? The Borat. The Borat.
Borat.
The
There
Borat.
you go.
Sweet.
There's usually one or two of those out there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you know, Alan has earned this. I mean, when he came into FOF, he was just another member for the beach that night. And then when he showed up, another of our members said, "Hey, this guy wants to be the DJ. He has some equipment." And I already had a guy, and he had a boombox. Nice guy. He had his stuff.
Yeah, it was a little
It
more.
was a
than
little bit more than a
boombox.
boombox. But he was like, and I talked to him. He's like, "Well, let's go see what he has." And we walk a good ways down the beach, and he has like a trailer, and he opens it up. He has lights and scaffolding, and I mean everything. And I'm like, so my DJ guy was like, "Hey, listen,
He's like, let
this
him.
guy's way better. He's ready, set up for all this." I go, "You sure?" His name is Frank.
He
"You
was
sure,
probably
Frank?"
the same way. Well, I can just enjoy it.
Exactly. He was probably the same way.
Frank also DJs at Eden sometimes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
does Alan DJs
Yes.
at Eden, mainly San Antonio. But
So
eventually I'll get them to DFW and Oklahoma and all the other when timing's
go.
right.
Hey, we're waiting.
awesome.
Waiting for the
Okay.
invite.
Awesome.
Waiting.
So Alan set up his equipment and very professional and got on it and set it up, and it was awesome. It literally made the party just blow up. It took it to a whole, I know it sounds cliche, a whole different level. It just totally brought up. And of course, this beautiful lady right here is dancing on the pole, doing her thing, and it just gives a vibe, an energy to the whole beach that I think it really, the reason we're still doing it is because of you two guys.
Then,
I want to-
no,
Wait,
I,
is
I
their
think we're
fault?
basically a
I think
it's a
mobile
lie.
strip club.
I think it's because it's free.
It's free too. Yeah.
But it's not.
I
Almost
want to bring up that Snickers is also an Eden promo girl. She's in
Yes.
you'll see her in a lot of our promo videos and flyers.
Gorgeous.
What do you think? Have you seen a lot of them that's come out?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I
Sexy.
tagged him
Yeah.
most of the time. I'm
Yeah.
like, look,
When
gotta
you're,
watch it.
when you're actually doing the workout, you're like, why are they having me jump like in a circle. I feel like a moron. And then when you see it on video, he's like, oh, this actually looks really good.
It comes together very well.
Yeah, my photography crew is first class. They're on it. They're on it.
That's awesome.
But back to FOF Beach when we.
Sorry.
You guys know I'm always the adult
I got
in every
distracted by
room.
pussy.
Every
Sorry.
room.
He's the adult.
I'm the adult.
Squirrel.
All right, so it started out when I showed up, maybe I think 3 years ago.
Yes.
When that happened, my first time I showed up, and I had never done an LS event at all. All I had ever DJ'd was biker rallies. The only reason I was doing that was because I wanted to get good stripper music to keep this one on the pole, and all our circle of friends, the girls that like the pole, they always had certain music they wanted to hear, and that's the only reason I even got into any of this and just stumbled into it. And once I came in and I brought my gear, even after talking to, we got a DJ, we're probably good. It didn't sound really convincing. So I went in, I was bringing my trailer anyway, because we were going to be sleeping on it in the beach, and that's a whole nother story. Crazy. But I went ahead and loaded about half of my gear in one side of the trailer and then set up the rest so we can just sleep in it. And when I showed up out there and took over, I was like, all right, this will work. And the crowd was great. Being the first LS event, or anything I DJ'd, this is like so much better. Not only am I got girls dancing on the pole, everybody's dancing.
Yep.
I'm used to a bunch of old bikers doing this. Just
lowrider for George.
The girls dancing on a stripper pole, but that was it. That's all I was playing.
And
for.
at that time, it was just a birthday party for one of our friends. That's how it started.
John.
Yeah, well, it evolved quickly.
Yes.
Yes, and every year it just gets bigger
And
more
right now,
bigger.
it's competitive to be the biggest lifestyle event, I think.
I think so. It's getting there.
It's getting there.
Getting
It'll
there.
get there.
Not our
In Texas.
intentions to be the big. It is not our
I
intention.
mean,
No.
I know it was never really, but I mean, I also be doing the DJing the river trip for KOS here coming up, and that's, I think, been traditionally the biggest, right?
The river trip.
This is going to be really damn close.
Yeah, I don't know. My BBBs had like 2,500, 3,000 people. But
yeah, that's big.
Yeah, that's big.
That is.
Yeah.
That would scare me.
it did
That
scare
is a
me.
lot of
Yeah,
people.
it was a lot of pressure.
I remember one year we looked out across the bay and you could walk across the water. There were
Wow.
so
Just
many
so many
people.
boats.
There were so many boats and
Wow.
people like you couldn't see water anymore. There were so many
That
people.
And
there.
that's at Canyon?
It was at Lake Travis.
Hey, Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
How's the water
2,500?
level there?
Wow.
Yeah. I don't.
That's a whole lot of
yeah.
people.
I don't think I
I'm-
want the group to be that beach party. To be that. If it happens, it happens. But it's a whole different level.
Yeah, so actually what happened with it is like I could never stop it, and then like my friend that I'm partner with it, he died of cancer. So that's why I always almost all my big events I donate to Chino's, the cancer thing, because I feel like I got to get back, because if not, the universe is going to f me over. Right. So, but like almost in a way I couldn't stop doing it, even though it was like so much work. But then COVID finally kind of put a stop to it, and it actually gave me some relief, to be honest with you.
Did it? Really?
Yeah, because I'm like, God. Well, then all the clubs started taking off and all that stuff, and just focus on that. But I mean, I might start it up, and I always did it the second weekend of July. But anyway, I might start it back up again. I don't
You
know.
better pick a different date.
Yeah.
I will. I probably will.
June is a good month.
I mean,
Maybe.
you got a DJ.
Maybe.
His equipment can just
maybe.
blow over the water.
Maybe. And I don't even know, when I started over, I probably really eventually have to start it from the very beginning.
That's the best way.
I bet.
Yep. I would say so. Start from the beginning, start fresh. And you got a lot of experience, Kris, on how to set up these events. So use that experience to make it awesome. It's
Yeah,
just
so
gonna get
but
better every
if I
time.
start it again, I definitely want to start it so I can raise money for cancer for
Definitely.
kids. But
We could revive it as our birthdays.
maybe,
There you go.
maybe. So I want to, yeah. So like I haven't really started it back yet, because I don't want to put so much effort into it, and I want to make sure that I'm able to give back to because I don't know, because kids with cancer is they're just born and they have no
Right.
they don't know anything, you know what I mean, they're like
They didn't
humans.
do anything to deserve
Yeah, they
this.
do. So it's
Any help that could be given, it'd be appreciated.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
and it's weird. It's these when we help Chino take kids to Disney World and stuff, the Mexican Make-A-Wish. It's like they're so Disney is the main thing on their mind. There's so many other other stuff, but it's like it's really like I mean it like breaks you down as like a human. Like you're like.
But Disney's a break from reality for a lot
Yeah.
of people. So
My son
everybody
just
wants
asked
a
about
little.
that the other
They want
day.
a little break to just have fun.
Right.
And anything that we could do to help that, absolutely.
Right, yeah. And what's cool about the kids with Chinos is like, so he's in Cancun, but I actually can go to the house that all the money that I've donated, or people, the club members donated, and actually meet these children and talk to them and hug them, and they like actually get to say thank you for. I mean, it's really, it's like a.
It feeds your soul. And
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
What it does, it gives you back the energy to say, you know what, we could do more for next year. We could do
Yeah.
more, and that's what you want.
I literally have to prepare myself like 2 days, like because I literally cry for a whole day.
There you go.
It sucks. I mean, it's good cries or bad
Just
cries.
cry at home, Chris. Don't cry at
Yeah,
the parties, man.
yeah, no.
I'm happy you have emotions.
Like, go get away from me! Turn off the camera and stuff.
I'm crying. I'm so. No.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's weird.
Are you gonna cry now?
No, I'm not gonna cry. Are you gonna cry?
Do you
Well, I
need
was
a
I
moment?
was
I
thinking
need a
maybe I
moment.
heard that you were gonna cry, so
I
I
need a
was
moment. I
gonna
wanna
comfort
cry.
you if you were.
I think I go flashbacks. It's like last time I was there, I met this boy that was like 12, 13 years old, and he had ball cancer.
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
he had his balls removed. And I was like,
That's
damn, this kid's never gonna
horrible.
have families, never have anything.
What?
And half of the kids that I've helped take to Disney World have passed away. So. But it's a.
Way to break down the party.
I know, right.
Now I'm gonna cry.
Just Sex Talk is fueled by the haters and recorded live at the Lifestyle Nation studio in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. We hope you enjoyed the show. If not, then this show just isn't for you. And no hard feelings. To experience more shows, go to JustSexTalk.com. And to contact the show, send an email to JustSexTalkPodcast@gmail.com.